Welcome, Washea Wellness Warriors, to a special and heartfelt episode of Becoming Serenity. I'm Lauren, and today we honour October as Baby Loss and Infant Loss Awareness Month. This is a time when we come together as a community to acknowledge the deep and tender grief that comes with the loss of a baby. But we're also here to remember them, to hold space for the love and light that they brought into our lives, no matter how briefly. This episode is centered around the Wave of Light, a beautiful global event where on October the 15th, we light candles in memory of all the babies who are no longer with us. I want to start by saying that if you're listening today, know that you are not alone. Grief, especially around baby loss, can feel so isolating. It can often feel like a silent pain that is really hard to share. But here, in this space, we are here collectively to hold one another in love and support. Baby Loss Awareness Month is a reminder that your grief is seen, it's valid, and it's shared by a compassionate community of people who understand the depth of your emotions. A Wave of Light is a global moment of remembrance where at 7 p.m. in every single time zone, candles are lit around the world to honor the lives of babies who have passed. This wave of light creates a continuous glow across the globe, a symbolic gesture that shows just how connected we all are in the shared experience of grief and love. The loss of a baby, whether through miscarriage, stillbirth, or infant loss, is one of the deepest and often invisible heartaches a person can experience. But what the Wave of Light reminds us is that even in and amongst this pain, there is a community of people lighting candles right alongside you. Each flicker of a flame represents not only the memory of a child who is no longer here, but also the shared light of those who understand, who feel the loss deeply, and who honor your lived experience. I want to take a moment to create a safe and gentle space for us to reflect on the babies that we're remembering today. Whether this loss happened recently or many years ago, the heart holds on to that connection, and that's okay. Grief doesn't have an expiration date. What's important is to remember that your feelings, no matter how heavy or complex, are welcome here. Baby Loss Awareness Month is not only about acknowledging that grief, but also opening up space for healing, for love, and for community. Lighting a candle during the Wave of Light can feel like a small act, but it's a powerful ritual of remembrance. The glow of that flame is a reminder that even in the darkest moments of grief, there is light. And that light is held by you, by me, by all of us. And it's a way of saying, I remember, I honor, it's a way of saying, I remember, I honor, and I hold space for this loss. Perhaps you've lost a baby yourself. Or perhaps you are lighting a candle for someone you know. Perhaps you've lost a baby yourself. Or perhaps you are lighting a candle for someone you know. Either way, this shared moment of remembrance connects us all. It reminds us that even though we may feel alone in our pain, there is a world of people remembering with us. We are a community bound by love, support, and shared understanding. One of the most beautiful aspects of Baby Loss Awareness Month and the Wave of Light is the sense of community that it creates. Grief can be an incredibly isolating experience, but when we come together, whether in person, online, or in spirit, we are reminded that we don't have to carry this weight alone. There is a collective strength in knowing that others are holding space for us and that our grief is recognized. For those who are lighting a candle on October the 15th, it's not just about the physical act of lighting that flame. It's about the collective energy behind it. It's about knowing that all around the world, others are doing the same. Pausing to remember, to honor, and to heal together. Community doesn't always have to be a big group or a public gathering. Sometimes community is simply knowing that someone else is out there holding the same grief in their heart and acknowledging it. It's knowing that when you light that candle, you're part of a wave of love and remembrance that stretches across the globe. Grief, especially after the loss of a baby, can feel like an endless ocean with waves of sorrow that rise and fall in unpredictable ways. But in this community, we learn that it's okay to ride those waves. And it's okay to let others support us when the waves feel too high to bear. The wave of light is simply an invitation to remember your baby in whatever way feels right for you. It might be lighting a candle, saying a prayer, or simply sitting in quiet reflection. Whatever way you choose to honor this moment is valid, and it's enough. I also want to acknowledge that for many, this month and the act of remembrance can bring up a lot of emotions. You might feel sadness, anger, guilt, or even confusion. All of these feelings are normal, and there's no right or wrong way to experience them. If you feel overwhelmed, I encourage you to reach out to someone you trust, whether it's a friend, family member, or support group, and let them sit with you in this space. You don't have to carry this alone. If you are looking for a safe and gentle, soft space to rest your head, your heart, and your emotions as you process the grief, as you remember and honour your little one. I invite you to reach out to me to talk about the Sirenity Comfort Experience, which is a complete one-to-one grief support program that allows you to be held alongside your baby and your spirit baby in a gentle cocoon. There is one-to-one support and the option of opening up in a group space. But if you are open to learning more, please reach out to me. The information will be at the end of this episode and also in the description. The act of lighting a candle for your baby can also be a healing ritual for you. It's a gentle reminder that your grief is valid, but so is your right to heal. Each flicker of the flame is a testament to the love that you hold and the memories that you cherish, and the light that still exists within you, even in and amongst the waves of grief. There are so many beautiful ways to participate in the wave of light. Some choose to gather with loved ones and light candles together, creating a shared space of remembrance. Others might prefer to light their candle in solitude, using the quiet moment to connect with their own heart and the memory of their baby. If you feel called, you can also join virtual communities or other online spaces where people are sharing their stories and photos of their candles, creating a deeper sense of community. What's important is that whatever you choose is done with love and intention. Whether it's one candle or many, whether you speak aloud or sit in silence, the act itself is sacred. You're remembering, you're honouring, and you are holding space for yourself, for your baby, and for the countless others who share this journey alongside you. As we close today's episode, I want to offer a moment of reflection and gratitude for the babies that we're remembering. Though their time with us was short, their impact is everlasting. They live on in our hearts, in the love that we carry for them, and in the light that we continue to shine in their memory. To those who are lighting a candle during the wave of light, know that you are part of something beautiful, something immensely powerful. You are not alone. Your grief, your love, and your memories are all held within this community. Together, we create a wave of light, a wave of love that transcends time and space. Thank you for joining me today in this sacred space. I am honoured to walk alongside you on this journey of remembrance and healing. As you go forward, may you feel the love of your community, the warmth of light, and the deep knowing that your grief is seen and honoured. I hope that you take extra care of yourself today and the days moving forward. I hope that your day is gentle My inbox is open. I am holding space for anyone who would like to share anything that's on their heart. Again, you are not alone. And I will see you soon.